Yo, how's it going, everybody? You already know who it is. It's me, your boy Cheesecake, and today we're gonna be making a Roblox game. Now, I've been wondering what game I'm gonna create, and I decided to make a Backrooms game. Now, I know that there's hundreds and thousands, or maybe not thousands, but I know there's a lot of Backrooms games. But this one is gonna be the bestest one because it's gonna have every level, every item, every entity, just everything. So yeah. And guys, I spent a week making this game, and by the end of the video I'll be showing you how the game looks after the whole week. And also at the end of the video I'll also be talking about why I haven't posted in months, because I've been keeping a big secret from y'all. So yeah, just stay tuned. Alright, well, I don't even know where to start. I guess let's just put down this part, and then, okay, so we have the wall right here, and then the carpet, and then, yeah, alright, you know what, I'll just try to make it and then show y'all how much progress I've made. Alright guys, so here we have it. So yeah, this is just a very rough, like, I guess rough model or whatever. So yeah, it looks very crappy because it's just plain, has no textures at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna look for some nice textures to add to this, and yeah. Alright guys, now look at this. Bam! Everything has textures now and everything looks nice. This looks exactly like the Backrooms. So yeah, but there's still one problem. Try! This thing is tiny. Now the Backrooms is huge, just like very large. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of work to do. The Backrooms game that I'm making is gonna be based on the, I guess, original Backrooms lore, you could say, not King Pixels. So yeah, sorry. In the original, there's different levels, and the first level I'm gonna be working on is level 0, tutorial level, or the lobby. Now the lobby, or level 1, is safe, secure, and has a minimal entity count, and it is the first level of the Backrooms that many encounter.
Level 0 is a non-linear space, resembling the backrooms of a retail outlet. Similar to its previous form, all rooms in level 0 appear uniform and share superficial features such as yellowish wallpaper, damp carpet, and inconsistently placed fluorescent lighting. However, no two rooms within the level are identical.
So first I'll be starting with the original Backrooms image that started it all.
One eternity later.
Alright, bam! So I recreated it, and this is how it looks. It looks pretty good to me, at least. I know that the lighting might look a bit off or whatever, but you know, I'm not the best at building, so yeah. Alright, now I'll be recreating the next two. So here's this, and now here's the third one. Now the third one was kinda complicated, and next I decided to add the vanilla room, which is, I guess, like a safe zone, or like a resting place in level 0. With the wallpaper as my only reference, this is what I got. So yeah, I know it's pretty plain and simple, but you know, whatever, bro. I couldn't do much with just that one image. So yeah. Alright, so next I decided to actually like work on like the gameplay and stuff. So I decided first by adding this player model. Now I know it looks a bit it's gonna do for now, alright? Look. Alright, then I added some camera shake or view bobbing to make the game feel more, I guess, realistic or intense, and added some nice camera effects, like more like a smooth camera and some like blur effect, like when you move your camera too fast. Alright, then I added this VHS effect to make it feel, you know, like I guess like the found footage type, you know. So yeah, it looks pretty cool to me. So alright, now I decided to add entities. Now, even though level 0 is pretty much devoid of entities, and in fact devoid of all life, still gonna make an entity, you know, in case, just so I like have an idea of how to make an entity for future levels. So first, I'm gonna making the howler or bacteria. Now, I know I said that I'm not gonna be making the game based on Kane Pixels' lore of the Backrooms version of the Backrooms, but I'm just gonna be using this howler model as, I guess, like a placeholder. So yeah, now after a long time and a while, after coding and animating, finally got him to work properly, and now he works as a actual functioning AI or entity. So yeah, I guess it's just time to test him, right? Alright guys, I think he's right around the corner. Yo, chill. Anyways, so I think his AI is pretty good. Now, I suck at scripting, so his AI might be a little wonky, he might get stuck on stuff, but, you know, I tried my best. Anyways, let's move on. Alright, next, I'll be adding the most dangerous part about level 0. But before I do that, I'll just gonna tell y'all to subscribe, please. It'll help me a lot and stuff, and it'll let me know that y'all like the content and stuff. So yeah, anyways, so next I'll be adding the red rooms. Alright, the red rooms is basically like a sub level of level 0, and it's really dangerous, and you should just like never try to go here. Now, there's no hostile entities in the red rooms, so you might be wondering, how is this dangerous? Well, I think it's just mainly has something to do with sanity. Like, after a while, like, all communication in the red rooms just like gets staticky and stuff.
One eternity later.
Damn. So yeah, after, it was really not that hard, just make the rooms red. So yeah, now you might be thinking, well, how could someone get stuck here? Can you just leave? Well, the walls behind you, if you enter the red rooms, the walls behind you will close off. Oh wow, look at these red rooms. Well, looks kind of nicer in here than it does there. I've been looking at these yellow walls for a while. I think I should just hang out in here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no. Alright, so there we go. That's basically the red rooms. That's pretty much all they've added so far. Definitely add more in the future to make it better. Alright, so I decided to just add more rooms because that's pretty much it. I mean, so yeah, I decided to add this cool like glass, like see, and then behind is like a wall. I think the glass looks pretty cool. So yeah, then I added more stuff like the pitfalls, which I don't really know what I'm gonna do for right now. All you do is just fall into the void. So after a while, I finally finished the whole level 0. Now obviously all I just showed were like little bits of the map, and so yeah, but that's basically it. And yeah, that's gonna be the last day of the week that I've worked on this. So yeah, I basically finished all of level 0, but I haven't added any exits or anything because I'll have to start on other levels to even add like exits. So yeah, let me know what levels y'all want to see me make and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. subscribe here too, because, you know, just do it. Please, it'll mean a lot to me. So yeah, anyways, bye.